Laura and I found ourselves rapidly blossoming in a relationship that felt like it had the depth and intimacy of years, even though in reality, it only spanned over a few short months. Alongside our relationship, a new friendship was also taking root, one that felt as strong as family. My bond with Laura's cousin, Ricky. Ricky was a grounded and mature 32-year-old. He had spent years working as a delivery driver for UPS, but he was now in the midst of a significant life transition. He was embracing a full-time role in ministry as a pastor, a path that seemed to be a calling he couldn't ignore. From the first time I met him, I was struck by his ability to articulate the teachings of the Bible in a simple yet profound manner. His wisdom and deep knowledge of Scripture were qualities that I greatly admired and aspired to cultivate within myself, particularly when it came to spiritual maturity and growth. As our friendship deepened, I found myself drawn to Ricky's strength and resilience, inspired by his ability to find meaning and purpose amidst life's challenges. Our bond transcended mere friendship, evolving into a brotherhood that enriched my life in countless ways. Together, we navigated the intricacies of faith and relationships, supporting each other through the highs and lows of our respective journeys. We spent countless hours discussing faith, life, and purpose. Ricky's insights were always enlightening, and his passion for a newfound ministry was palpable. He was a guiding light for both Laura and me, helping us navigate our own spiritual paths with grace and understanding. Despite his many admirable qualities, Ricky carried a shadow from his past, a painful divorce that he spoke of with surprising openness and frequency. It was as if the wounds were still fresh, casting a pall over his otherwise vibrant spirit. From what I gathered, his marriage had crumbled due to the lack of support from his ex-wife, who chose to abandon the relationship when faced with adversity. Ricky's heartache and sense of betrayal were palpable, suggesting that he was still grappling with the pain and seeking closure. Despite this lingering pain, Ricky's faith remained unshaken. His journey from a UPS delivery driver to a budding pastor was a testament to his unwavering faith and commitment to God's calling on his life. Through our conversations and shared moments, I gained valuable insights into the complexities of faith, hope, and forgiveness, learning from Ricky's experiences and perspectives. In Ricky, I found not only a mentor and friend, but also a kindred spirit whose presence in my life was nothing short of a blessing. Our shared experiences and mutual growth forged a bond that I cherish deeply, reminding me of the transformative power of a genuine connection with whom Christ was the author. As the months flew by, I found myself on the cusp of my 26th birthday, a milestone that had stealthily snuck up on me. The imminent arrival of a birthday in December coincided with the dawn of a new year, adding a layer of reflection to the swift passage of time. Throughout my life, birthdays have always been a simple affair for me. The simple act of growing older was the only gift I can recall receiving, yet it was sufficient and filled me with a profound sense of gratitude and contentment. Besides, I was an extreme introvert anyhow, and very uncomfortable in crowded gatherings or settings. To that effect, I'd even skip my class of '98 high school graduation due to the tormenting fear of walking across a crowded auditorium stage. Birthdays were no different. I harbored no longing for attention or grand celebrations. The sheer gift of existence was enough to quell any materialistic desires. My heart was filled with a sense of gratitude for each passing moment, day, and new year that added another chapter to my life's journey. In contrast, Laura viewed birthdays through a lens tinted with intentionality and purpose. To her, birthdays were more than just a commemoration passage of time. They were an opportunity to create meaningful memories and express heartfelt sentiments that would elicit smiles and warm reminiscences as people aged over time. As my birthday approached, I couldn't help but be touched by Laura's genuine interest in making it a special day. She shared plans for a reservation at the Restaurant in the Sky, located in the heart of the Reunion Tower. I had never been there, but being from Dallas, it happened to be somewhere I always wanted to visit since a kid. Through her actions, she demonstrated a profound understanding of what truly mattered to her, focusing on the intangible gifts of connection, friendship, and memories by recognizing their enduring value long after the day's festivities had concluded. As we stood on the threshold of a new year together, I felt blessed to have her in my life, shaping moments that would enrich the journey of our togetherness. It's hard to quantify just how many times thoughts of marriage fluttered through my mind in the span of a week. But there came a moment when I realized I couldn't ignore those thoughts any longer. If the Laura I knew, the one who shared my hopes and dreams, was truly the person I believed her to be, then I'd be wrong to delay expressing my intentions for her any further. With determination coursing through me, I made a decision. I would propose to her at the reunion tower during our upcoming dinner date. The reservations were set just 2 days away, leaving me with a tight timeline to select the perfect ring and plan the proposal down to the last detail. Fortunately, fate seemed to be on my side as I had the next 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, off, providing ample time to gather my thoughts and orchestrate the proposal of a lifetime. Stepping into the jeweler's shop, I was met with the eager gaze of a salesperson, ready to assist me in my quest for the ideal ring. However, their first question threw me off guard. What size ring does she wear? I froze, realizing I had overlooked a crucial detail. I'm not sure, I admitted, feeling a pang of frustration at my lack of foresight. As I explained my predicament, the salesperson offered some helpful advice. They suggested discreetly finding out Laura's ring size before the proposal, perhaps by observing whether she wears rings and taking a peek inside her jewelry box. Women often take off their jewelry at the end of the day, they explained, offering a glimmer of hope. However, my hopes were dashed when they informed me that the rings on display were for demonstration purposes only, and that purchasing a ring typically required several weeks of planning due to sizing and stone adjustments. Crushed by this setback, I found myself at a loss. My carefully laid plans had hit a roadblock, leaving me to wonder, now what? Despite the setback, I was determined not to let this obstacle derail my plans entirely. With renewed resolve, I knew I had to find a way to overcome this challenge and make the hope of my proposal a success. Retrieving my cell phone from my pocket, I unlocked it and found myself staring at the home screen adorned with my favorite photo of Laura. A sudden wave of curiosity washed over me as I wondered about her plans for the evening. Should I attempt to arrange a last-minute rendezvous with her tonight? The idea sparked a flurry of thoughts on how to execute it without arousing suspicion. The notion of finding a ring at a pawn shop the following day flashed through my mind, a potential solution to my predicament. But then it struck me. I could reach out to Laura's roommate, Maya. Surely she would have the information I needed. Yet a nagging doubt lingered. Could Maya be trusted to keep my intentions a secret? As I scrolled through my contacts, I realized I didn't have Maya's number. However, I knew I could rely on my good friend Ricky to help me out. After all, he was engaged to Maya, and I was confident he would be willing to assist me. Dialing his number, I waited anxiously for him to answer. "Hey Kevin, what's up, man?" Ricky's voice greeted me on the other end. "Hey Ricky, I need a favor," I began, my excitement palpable. "Laura made dinner reservations at the reunion tower for my birthday on Wednesday. Do you think you could give me Maya's contact? I'm planning to propose to Laura, but I don't know her ring size. I'm hoping Maya can help me out." Ricky responded with a mix of lighthearted jest and genuine support. "Looks like I hold the keys to your dreams after all, doesn't it?" he teased before shifting to a more serious tone. "Of course, man. I'll text you Maya's contact. Wishing you all the best, my brother." With gratitude flooding my heart, we exchanged goodbyes and discontinued the call. Without taking my eyes off of my cell phone and staring at the notifications, I eagerly awaited Ricky's text that would set my plan in motion. Though uncertainty lingered, I was buoyed by the support of my friend and the prospect of taking the next step in my life with Laura.